the conditions of service is critical to the independence of the judiciary. But if you want to insulate the judiciary from manipulation, for interference of either the legislature or the executive, that it's important that the conditions of service. One of those conditions of service has to do with their remuneration. Of course, the Minister and the Attorney General has said that one of the first things that Mr. President did was amend the salaries and allowances judicial officers in 2024, which was just assented to by Mr. President. That, of course, is to give them hope, is to make sure that the allowances and salaries are up to the level that they can say, yes, with all our efforts, that our welfare is being taken care of. Another condition of service that's very, very critical and insulating the judiciary from interference is housing. Housing, every man needs housing. So judicial officers. And so Mr. President said, listen, it's not every time we talk about, we support the independence of the judiciary. We must show in practice, we must show in action that we were indeed not saying so, but we did so. People can see that we are seriously doing that. And Mr. President said, we must at all times provide housing, but that can only be better if you have owner-occupier. And so every judge will know that at the end of the day, I'm retiring from office, I have my own home. With that, it will be difficult for anybody to manipulate or interfere. When you have a home, what are you afraid of? When you know that salaries and allowances can be paid when you are retired, when you know that your tenure of office is guaranteed, that of course, anybody will be firm. Anybody will be courageous to do his work or her work. And that is what Mr. President is really hope agenda is doing, not merely talking, by showing action. And my Lord, the Chief Justice, let me say one thing today. So many people will be asking questions. Why is the FCT interested in Federal High Court? Why is the FCT interested in Court of Appeal? They should have only ended in FCT. But they forget to, whom are these courts serving? They are serving the people of Abuja. They are serving those who are carrying out their businesses here. They are serving those who are residents in Abuja. It's like when I was the governor of a state, some people will ask, why are you providing houses for the justices of Court of Appeal? Why are you providing houses for the Federal High Court? And I said, if today the building in the Federal High Court does leakages and it's raining, like in those days in Court of Appeal, you see plastic chairs where the assistant judges will not even sit. They will adjourn the matters. Who will be suffering? It's not the people of River State. And we felt that no, we must make our own contribution so that our people will not suffer in terms of having justice, in terms of administration of justice. And so, as far as we are concerned, Abuja is like a state. The only difference is that it has not been named as a state. We are here to render services to every Nigerian who comes here to carry out business or who wants to reside in Abuja. So that's what we are doing. And let me announce clearly to the FCT Chief Judge, yesterday, I've already informed the CJN this morning as we are seated there, that Mr. President has approved for all the judges in the FCT to have their house owner-occupier. And that is why in the next year, we're also going to provide at least 20 of these small houses for the FCT judiciary. Mr. President has also approved that by next year, we should make sure that we should also provide for the industrial court, so as they also be part of the benefits of the Renewed Hope agenda. So, and now let me bring to your notice, you have seen this land here. When we are looking for where we get such a land to build, and I was driving around looking for empty land, and I got here, I saw this big land. I said, and I saw the big post, Julius Berger, So I didn't talk. I called the director of lands. Who was that land? They said, Johannesburg. When was it allocated? They said about 15, 20 years ago. 15, 20 years ago, nothing has been done. I didn't bother. So I invited the MD Johannesburg to come. He came and we had dinner. I didn't talk about the land. So the next day, he was in the office and he saw the revocation letter as a matter of public interest. So he called me. But I had dinner with you. I said, yes, we had dinner. We didn't discuss about land. But the point is that what we're doing is that how would government allocate land for more than 20 years for organizations to develop, and they're not able to develop it? I thank God they did not develop it, and now we're able to have it. If not, you wouldn't have had this land for us to think about constructing of these magnificent buildings. Now, let me say, and thank the National Assembly, my Lord CJN, I've never seen people who are so lucky. The budget for this project is not the normal budget where you have the cost is 50 billion, but what is provided in the budget is 1 billion. No, it's not for this kind of project. We have 70% of the budget approved for this particular project, because Mr. President has said, if you know we don't have the money, let us not start it. And that's why we have told the contractor, you have only 15 months. You have only 15 months to hand over well furnished, because our judges must get the best, because they're doing a lot of hard work and good work for this country. But now let me also say, today, we are not going to say, oh, we have flagged it up, but how are you sure that they will give us the CFO? We are going to give the CFO here to the Court of Appeal, to the Federal High Court, and to the FCT High Court, so that they know that us have given you your land, and by next year, God willing, by the grace of God, and the contractor should know we have mobilized you. We mobilize you under the rain. You must also work under the rain. No excuses of the rain was too much, the sun. No. Work as we have paid. Nothing like rain or sun. We are not going to hold the contractor at all. We'll make sure that this is a parallel project that will be completed on time. And my Lord, the Chief Justice, will also be here next year by the grace of God to come and commission it. And we also believe the Court of Appeal Division, which was flagged up by a predecessor, will also be commissioned by next year to the glory of God. My Lord, you're a very lucky person. God's time is the best, and it's how it believes that the will of God that it is at this time you will be the Chief Justice of Nigeria when such project is starting. It is not anybody's own making. It is how God has made it. So we'll say once more, congratulations, and we are happy that you are the one flagging it up and you'll be the one that will commission it. Now, Lord, let me take permission from you, therefore, to invite the President of the Court of Appeal, as being represented by the Presiding Justice of the Abuja Division, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, and the Chief Judge of the FCT High Court, to please come forward and receive the certificate of occupancy for their various sections. Thank you, and God bless you.
To be present at today's flag-off ceremony for the construction of 40 residences for judicial officers of the Court of Appeal, the Federal High Court, and the FCT High Court. This is indeed a very significant milestone in the continuous effort of the federal government and the FCT administration to enhance the welfare of judicial officers in the Federal Capital Territory. The judiciary plays a critical role in safeguarding the rule of law, upholding justice, and protecting the rights of citizens. In fulfilling this role, judicial officers must have the right tools and environment to carry out their duties with independence, impartiality, and integrity. Beyond the courtroom, A supportive and conducive living environment is essential to their ability to focus on the heavy responsibilities entrusted to them. Judicial officers require peace of mind, security, and comfort in their residences to fully dedicate themselves to the rigorous task of interpreting and applying the law. The construction of these residences is a practical step towards ensuring that judicial officers are well supported. It goes beyond addressing the basic need for housing. It reflects the recognition that the mental and emotional well-being of judicial officers is directly tied to their living conditions. These homes will provide a secure and tranquil environment, enabling the judicial officers to perform their duties with greater focus, efficiency, and clarity of mind. The judiciary, as an independent arm of government, must be equipped with the resources necessary to function optimally. While judicial officers are committed to upholding the rule of law, the provision of appropriate residential accommodation is a critical component of their welfare. By making this investment, the FCT administration has demonstrated a commendable understanding of the unique needs of the judiciary. I would like to acknowledge the renewed hope agenda of the present administration of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the FCT administration for its initiative and forward thinking in implementing this project, which reflects the importance placed on the welfare of judicial officers. This initiative is an essential part of creating an enabling environment for the judiciary to discharge its constitutional duties effectively. I am confident that this project will be executed to the highest standards and completed within the expected time frame. The timely completion of these residencies will further enhance the capacity of our judicial officers to serve with dedication and commitment to justice. As we mark the beginning of this project today, I hope that it serves as a reminder of the importance of ensuring that those who serve in the judiciary are given the respect and support they deserve. The ability of judicial officers to perform their functions is strengthened when their well-being is prioritized and their work environment is conducive. We are extremely grateful for the demonstration not only of commitment but of action by the handing over of the certificates of occupancy to the heads of courts who are having residences built for them. In conclusion, I wish to express my gratitude to all who have worked tirelessly to make this project a reality. I look forward to seeing it come to fruition, and I am grateful to God Almighty that He has blessed me to be in this position at this time. And I'm confident that it will be a model for similar initiatives in the future. At this point, it is my singular honor and privilege to flag off this landmark project of the construction and design of 40 number houses for justices of the Court of Appeal, judges of the Federal High Court, and judges of the High Court of the FCT. We thank the Honorable Minister most sincerely for his commitment to this project. I thank you all for listening. God bless the Nigerian judiciary. God bless the Federal